Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I have a review and a demo on the Josie Maran Vibrancy foundation, and I got it in the color Awaken, which is RG45, and it just matched my skin like pretty good. I like the way that it looked. So I'm gonna go ahead and just show you right now me applying it. Now this was around 9 o'clock in the morning, maybe it was around 8:30, so maybe 8:39, but I did not show you on my phone. Like, I didn't record the time, and I wanted to do that, but I didn't. So anyways, right now it is 1:55. I'm gonna go ahead and just show you. Oh look, there's me and my husband. It's 1:55 and I'm going to show you. I really want to show you. The reason why I want to do that is because this foundation is infused, or I don't know if that's the word or the term for it, but it has almond oil in it regardless. So argan oil. Did I say that? Did I say almond oil? I meant argan oil. So this foundation is a medium to full coverage, and I gotta say that I agree with it just because it does cover up the redness that I have going on around my nose. And some days more than others, my skin is irritated, like around my jawline, around my cheeks. It does get red. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. It just depends on the day. But it does cover it up. And I also have little bitty bumps on my forehead. You can't see them from far away, but whenever you get close up, they're there. When I'm not wearing foundation, they're like little bitty pink dots. But before that, I do want to show you the way that I applied it. So on this side of my face, I used the brush, which is the Real Techniques buffing brush. This is my favorite brush to apply foundation. And I went ahead and I just applied little dots first, and then I used the brush to buff it out. Just make sure that it is even. I have to say though, I don't like the application with the brush as much as I do with the Beauty Blender, and that's just the way it is sometimes. Sometimes my preferred tool is the Beauty Blender. So on the right side of my face, I did the same thing. I applied little dots and then I bumped it in with the Beauty Blender, made sure that everything was pretty even, and I just like the application look of it more with the Beauty Blender. I don't know if it's because it's damp and it kind of makes it sink into my skin. I don't know what it is, but I do like the Beauty Blender more. And you'll be able to notice that it does look dewy on both sides. It looks the same. It looks even. It looks like it covered up everything. I just personally like the feel and the look of the Beauty Blender. So I want to go ahead and just bring you in so I can show you and tell you about my skin. Like I said, it is combination skin. I think I said that already. I do get an oily T-zone, so it does get oily around my forehead and on my nose. My nose is where, if I am oily, it's just going to start breaking apart. It depends on what foundation I use and everything, but it does start breaking apart. Trust me, I know, and my husband does let me know whenever he starts seeing my makeup. He's like, your makeup looks caked on. You know what I mean? So I know that my foundation does look bad whenever it's a different foundation, or it's too full coverage, or it's too heavy, or it just doesn't work with my skin. I know. So this one doesn't look like it's breaking apart at all. Like I said, it's been a few hours, and my forehead, even though my forehead does get oily right now, it just looks like it's like it did at the very beginning. It just looks glowy. So now that you're close up, you can kind of see like little dots. Those little dots are just pink whenever I'm not wearing any foundation. I do have my under eye set because I applied concealer and all of that. And I also have a powdered blush and bronzer. So that does have powder on it. Everything else I did not set. I want to show you the way that the foundation looks throughout the day without setting it. I'm not going to be blotting. I don't even do that. I don't ever walk around with a powder in my purse to remove any oil or anything like that. I don't do any of that. I also don't even own any blot paper or whatever it's called. I just wear my foundation the way I walk out the door. I never do a touch-up or anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and just see you in a little bit. I'm gonna check in a few hours, and I'll tell you a little bit more of my thoughts and just everything else. All right, you guys, so I'm back for my check-in, and it is 9:40. Yep, get it right. 9:41. And this is the way that it looks now. The reason why it's so late is because, to be honest, I fell asleep. I had a toothache, and I took some medicine, but then I got sleepy and I fell asleep. So seriously, this survived throughout a nap, and then I ate and all that stuff. So anyways, I'm here now. So it's almost 10 o'clock, and this has been on for many hours. Like I said, I applied it around 9 in the morning, or it was like 8:30 or 9. I'm just gonna say 9. And this is the way that it looks. I'm also going to bring you close so that way you can see it. We're gonna get up close and personal, so excuse everything else. I try my best not to touch my face at all, especially whenever I'm wearing foundation, but like I said, I didn't blot, I didn't, you know, touch up, I didn't do anything like that, and this is just the way that it looks. I'm ready to take off my falsies. I know that it looks shiny, it is, but it's looks shiny all day, like it's just a dewy finish. So if you don't like the dewy finish look, the shiny look, this foundation is not going to be for you. And again, it's also a mix between my natural oils, because throughout the day your natural oils come back out if you have oily skin, and so obviously it mixes it in there, so it does make it even more shiny. Also my nose, you can see a lot of the reflection, especially with the light, the ring light. And there's nothing on the sides of my nose. Usually whenever I'm wearing a full coverage foundation or a thick foundation, it builds up on the sides depending on what foundation it is. So whenever I'm trying them out, that's something that I look at. I look at if it's breaking apart on the top or it's like cracking or anything. This one isn't at all. It also isn't doing that in the middle of my eyebrows. And let's see, my under eye area, that's wherever it gets dry, but it looks normal. It actually looks kind of dewy there right now, more than it did in the afternoon. And on the sides of my nose, nothing at all. I mean, there's no buildup, nothing like that. I just want to make sure, yes, if you have sensitive skin, this is also designed for people who have sensitive skin, and it's just supposed to leave you like a very natural finish. If you have oily skin and you don't like the dewy look, this foundation, you're not gonna like it at all, because it's gonna make you look glowy. Look at the way that I look, like it's just gonna make you look dewy and glowy. If you have dry skin but don't mind a little bit of dewiness, you're gonna love this foundation, because it's like moisturizing. It feels like a lotion. Like you don't feel it throughout the day, but whenever you're applying it, it doesn't feel like a thick foundation or anything like that. And this foundation doesn't say that it has any SPF or anything like that, but I did want to show you the way that it looks with just the regular lighting throughout the day and how it looks with flash. But now that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, let me know in the comment section if you like this type of video, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.